How's it going, everybody? It's Smart Fanatic here, and tonight I will be reviewing Wrestle Kingdom 18. So, without further ado, let's get started. And to kick things off, we had the New Japan Rambo, which is kind of like the Royal Rumble, but with a twist, as you actually have 4 winners in this match instead of 1, which is an interesting concept, but I do like it. And this was fun. I like this match. A lot of wrestlers who I'm a fan of were a part of this, and the final 4 were kind of mid, to be honest. You had Yo, who was hilarious in this match, Toru Yano, Taiji Shimori, and the Great Okan. So yeah, they will go on to challenge for the KOPW title at the next event, and yeah, like I said, fun match. And next up for the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles, we had the champions Clark Connors and Joe Maloney versus Francesco Akira and TJP, aka the Ozwong. Whoa, this shocked me. I didn't know that he was going to debut something new tonight, but this I was not expecting. In case you guys missed it, TJP is now sporting this new demon, the Fiend, Oni-looking mask. It looked really awesome. And he had like finger claws, and the entrance was also badass as well. He like rose from the casket. Great stuff. And yeah, I missed some of this match. I'm gonna go make myself a coffee, tell me stay awake for the night. But from what I saw, this was a good match, and we actually have new tag team champions in Francesco Akira and TJP, aka the Ozwong. So yeah, a bit of a shocker there. I thought they'd keep it on the War Dogs, who are a great team, by the way. Joe Maloney especially has a bright future ahead of him, but this was great. And then we had for the NJPW World TV Championship, the champion Zack Sabre Jr. defending his title against the New Japan Pro Wrestling president, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who is, in fact, the new NJPW World TV Champion. Wow, this shocked me. I was expecting Zack to win this match, but no. Your NJPW president is now the champion. Which, I'm not mad about, even though I am a big Zack Sabre Jr. fan, and Tanahashi I've never been the biggest fan of in the ring, but, as a person and as now the new president, I'm all for it. I think this is a step in the right direction for this company, and, him winning the title here, it's just a feel-good moment. And also this leaves the door open for Zack to go on to do bigger and better things. So, honestly, no complaints from me here. And after that, we had Yota Tsuji going one-on-one with Yuya Yamura. And this was yet again another shocker, as Yuya Yamura defeated Yota Tsuji. What? This was a terrible decision, in my opinion. Like, what? I get they were going for the shock factor here, but again, what? When you have a guy like Yota Tsuji, who, in my opinion, is the future of this company and who has the most potential, or the biggest potential, I should say, out of the 3 new Musketeers, between Shota Umino and Ren Narita. I mean, Shota's great, and Ren is, but, back to my point, you can't have a guy like him losing. Like I said, the match was good, but still, who booked this? And next we had a tag team match, as we had the team of Shota Umino and Kaito Kiyomiya versus Evil and Ren Narita. And this was pretty good. A lot of House of Torture shenanigans, which I don't mind that much because, like I said in my Know What the New Year review, I am a fan of the House of Torture. There's very few of us, but I am one of them. I am kind of confused as to why this was not just Shota Umino versus Ren Narita, since they do have a feud going on, and it was kind of like personal between them, as they were like former partners. But like I said, pretty good match. And then we we had for the Never Openweight Championship, the champion Shingo Takagi defending his title against Tama Tonga. As a big Shingo Takagi fan, this was sad. Why? Yeah, Tama Tonga is your new Never Openweight champion. And to be honest, I've never been a fan of Tama Tonga. I've always thought he was mid. I'm not the biggest fan of him in the ring. I mean, I will say this match was great. Definitely the best Tama Tonga match I've ever seen thus far. But, yeah, I thought this was the wrong winner in this match. Shingo should have won. So, yeah, I mean, the match didn't make it for it. At least it was great. Very good, but I'm so sad. And then we had for both the IWGP and Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships, Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi versus Hikuleo and El Phantasmo. Yes, CLP and Hikuleo did it. I'm so happy. You know, for how sad I was that Shingo lost, this made up for it. Finally. You know, I was upset that they lost last time to Goto and Yoshihashi in that tournament, but, you know, at least they went on a bigger stage. I couldn't ask for much more. You know, the match itself, it was good. It wasn't as good as their 40-minute epic that they had, but, you know, I'm just glad that they won. But that's not all. Before this match got started, we had an appearance from not only Ryan Nemeth, but also Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler. What the fuck? Wow. Yeah, I was left speechless when I saw them on my screen. Damn, if they signed with New Japan, damn. And after that, we had for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, as we had the champion Hiromu Takahashi defending his title against El Desperado. Yes, times two. I'm so happy for El Desperado. And I was really looking forward to this match as well, as I am such a big fan of their match from the Best of the Super Juniors in 2020. One of my favorite New Japan matches of all time, actually. And this match was good, but wasn't quite on par with that match, but still good nonetheless. And yeah, I'm just happy for El Desperado. And up next, we had a triple threat match for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, as we had Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley versus David Finlay, who is the new and first IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, which I'm not mad about. I know a lot of people are, you know, it's cool to hate on David Finlay, but I like the guy, and I actually used to not like him, but his performance in the G1 last year impressed me, so yeah, I'm a fan of his now, and I have no problem with him winning the title. And, you know, for the match itself, it was great, you know, a lot of fun. The thing that irked me, though, was that the selling was just all over the place. You know, sometimes these guys would sell, sometimes they wouldn't. Even after they hit their own finisher on each other, they just got right back up. And I was like, yeah. So that kind of bothered me. But, yeah, like I said, this match, a lot of fun. But after the match ended, we had a confrontation between David Finlay and Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler. Fuck yes. Oh, this is what I like to see. So yeah, I think it's pretty much confirmed that Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, has signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Again, fuck yes. And in the semi-main event, we had the rematch between Kazuchika Okada and Bryan Danielson. Yeah, this definitely blew their Forbidden Door match out of the water. Fuck. Wow. Incredible match. great match here. And the thing that I really liked about this match was that it told two stories. The first being Bryan's eye, and the second being Okada's arm. And those two things really played a part in this match, big time. And it was also a tale of two halves, too. The first half being Bryan dominating Okada, and then the second half, Okada making a comeback. So, this match was great. The only gripe I have, just the ending could have been a little bit better, just by a smidge. But yeah, fucking great match. And in the main event for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, we had the champion Sanada defending his title against Tetsuya Naito. And this match, I wasn't a fan of. And I think the main reason as to why I feel that way is because it was just too predictable. I mean, everybody knew Naito was going to win this match. I mean, there was no, suspense as to, who would win, if Sanada would retain or not. The only outcome was Naito winning. And, another reason is because Sanada's reign has just not been good. And I was excited when he won the title last year, I should say. But yeah, his reign has just fallen so flat. And the third reason as to why I didn't like this match is because they botched a lot. Especially towards kind of the ending point of this match. Sanada botched his moonsault, and then Naito, oh my gosh, at one point he tried to do the Destino, and he couldn't, so he paused for a second. They had to improvise. They just looked at each other. Then he tried it again. And yeah, it didn't look good at all. And, for them to do that in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom, yeah. And that will do it for my review of Wrestle Kingdom 18. And overall, this show, if you take the main event out, was a blast. I had such a great time with this show. From beginning to end. When I say end, I mean Bryan Danielson versus Okada. I loved every second of this. Besides Shingo and Yota Tsuji losing, just a blast. This blew Noah out of the water, that's for sure, and also World's End. Just a real great time. And, it is a shame how the main event turned out. But, I think the rest of the matches, made up for it. So, overall, I give the show, I guess I gotta include the main event with it, with this rating, and 8.5. I think 8 to 8.5, yeah. I think that's fair. That will do it for my review of Wrestle Kingdom 18. Fingers crossed I don't get copyright striked. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about this show. And this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing out.